What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here back with another Series 13 video, and today we're showcasing one of Francesco Pardini's teams on the channel. And again, if you've been following the channel for a while now, again, we've used Pardini's teams before, and now we're using another one. And again, he has his own YouTube channel, and he's released 11 rental teams for Series 13. So, you know, if you're looking for another squad besides mine and you want to try out something new, be sure to check out his channel. He's got a bunch of rental teams, a really strong player, one of the best. One of the OG VGC players, right? So, and today I wanted to use Genesect, and, you know, I found Pardini's team, and then it had a Genesect, which is why we're using it here today. So, again, you know, Series 13 is coming to a close. You only have a couple of weeks left, which means you only have a couple of weeks left to try out some of the mythicals, because after this series, I don't think they'll be legal again for a very long time. So now's as good of a time as ever to try out whatever mythicals you want to try. Because, you know, there's no tournament, there's no pressure really, so you might as well go for it. So, you know, a relatively standard team with a lot of cool sets actually on a lot of this team. So first of all, I want to look at the Yveltal here with a weakness policy, along with the Raichu over here. So the Raichu makes a lot of sense on a team like this because you have the Kyogre and you have the Yveltal, and you need like some kind of electric pivot or electric absorber, just because they're both very weak to those kind of attacks. And Raichu makes a lot of sense, right? You got Fake Out Pressure, of course. Then you have Speed Control with Nuzzle. You have boosting moves with like Helping Hand, and then of course Volt Switch for your pivot, right? And you know, I was always wondering like, what about like Zeraora on this team rather than the Raichu? But the Raichu makes a lot of sense here just because you have that devastating speed control move that is called Nuzzle, right? Because you can always go for those paralyzed hacks, and then those hacks can come in clutch and then just win you games, right? And Zeraora can't really give you that option. But that being said, you can always go for the other play with Yveltal and Volt Switch yourself and activate your policy and then switch out into something like Kyogre. And then, you know, just dynamax your Yveltal, go for those Max Darkness plays, and then, you know, get those special defense drops. And then next turn, Kyogre clicks Water Spout, things just melt because you're a Life Orb set, right? And then you can always go for Tailwind on your Yveltal. So this can be an offensive Yveltal as well as a support set because you have the Tailwind play, right? And, you know, speed control on this kind of team is really nice because any kind of team that has like Zacian, Kyogre, and Yveltal that doesn't have a Whimsicott, you need Tailwind on your Yveltal because without that speed control, you can't just match the other hyper offensive teams with Whimsicott. So you need another way to match it, and this is one way to do it, right? Another cool team, another cool Pokemon on this team, I should say, is the Venusaur. Normally you would see that on a Sun team, but now it's on a Rain team, which still makes sense, right? Because the rain from Kyogre will reduce the fire damage against it. But also it has Helping Hand, right? Just like the Raichu, which can, you know, come in clutch when you want to get like a little bit more damage out of your sweepers like a Kyogre, Yveltal, Genesect, or even Zacian. Helping Hand into any of those monsters is going to do a lot of damage. It's also unexpected. It also has Protect, which is also very clutch. Some people may not expect it. And then, of course, you have your stab move with, you know, the Leaf Storm, aka G-Max Fine Lash, right? The Zacian also has Quick Attack here, another cool tech choice from Pardini, because now what you can do is if you have other opposing bonds that have like 1 HP, maybe survive from a Focus Sash, like maybe a Focus Sash Whimsicott that wants to go for Tailwind next turn, you click Quick Attack, and now that option for going for Tailwind is gone from that opposing Whimsicott, right? So really nice, especially if you don't have the speed control option. Zacian Quick Attack is really good. And can come in clutch in a lot of games. And speaking of clutch, now we have the Genesect here. So with the Douse Drive, it gets a stab boosted thanks to the rain because of Kyogre. And then, you know, your Flash Cannon's your stab move, of course. And then you have U-Turn, which is a physical move rather than a special move, which is very interesting. I guess it's a good pivot move, right? And that also explains, I'm looking at the Pokebase, why the Genesect is mild nature as opposed to something like, you know, maybe Timid, for example. But I guess it makes a lot of sense. Right? You want a little bit of damage out of your U-turn, right? So really cool option there. And then, you know, just the rest of the team, again, like in terms of how it plays, you can get Tailwind up, go for Water Spout stuff, pivot with your Raichu, maybe get Yveltal in position to get that policy going, and then Zacian just cleans up from the back, right? So yeah, I mean, it's a really cool team. I want to try it out. You know, I've never used Genesect before, and now is as good of a time as ever to try it out. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, once again, I am by myself. There is no special guest with me, so hopefully we can get some wins with Genesect today. So let's just go straight onto the ranked battles. Okay, wait. This looks like the... That's okay. This looks like the Zekrom team that we used. Right? It's same 6, but I'm sure it's like different sets, right? Okay, so he's got a Cotton Ball and then 5 other legends, right? Typical Series 13 squad. So how do we do this? Raichu actually looks really good here. Genesect, I don't know. But Tailwind Yveltal also looks really strong. So, I mean, there is the problem of Water Spout, but yeah. Here's what we do. We're gonna go Raichu Yveltal once again. And then from here, you gotta bring Zacian, right? It's just, do you bring Kyogre or do you bring Genesect? It's like, Ogre puts on pressure against everything but Zekrom. Question is like, I do have play rough on this, right? So there's always that. I'm gonna go into Ogre. And at least what this can do is like stop his Zekrom lead because I have Raichu. The other thing I was considering was like Yveltal Kyogre lead with Raichu in the back. So if he led like Zekrom, then I can pivot in the Raichu and like bait the electric attack, right? So that's the other thing I was considering. That might have been actually the better lead, but we'll try and roll with this one and see how it goes. Zacian and something. Zacian and Whimsicott. So it's Cotton Ball and Zacian. So problem here is Zacian can one-shot my Yveltal. That being said, I can max. I don't want to do that though. I would like the Tailwind, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I just drop to a play rough. I do still technically want Tailwind. Now, if he goes for Trick Room, that's also bad. Again, I'm gonna go for Fake Out here, just because. And then we'll just fight Tailwind versus Tailwind. So, protects Whimsicott. Okay, well, I wasn't going there. So here's a Fake Out. Alright. And here is a Tailwind. Okay, here we go. Alright, now, he can click Tailwind next turn. However, what I'm going to do is I'll try and outsmart him a little bit. And I'm going to go for the quote-unquote Nuzzle play. So, the question is... Alright, so I'm going to go into my Zacian here. This is not, like, quote-unquote ideal, but this is just to, like, get speed control. And just... I'm gonna sack my own Sword Dog. Alright, I'm going to take that Behemoth Blade / Play Rough. And I'm going to hope that this works. Right, because he wants to stagger. He's going to get one extra turn of Tailwind. I know that. So yeah, there's the Tailwind. Alright. And there's Behemoth Blade, right? This is going into my Sword Dog. But now what we can do is, even if he does pick up this KO, which he shouldn't, we now have the speed control on his own Zacian, which is really, really nice. So enjoy this Nuzzle. Yeet! Okay, so that's really good there. And we keep our Focus Sash on our Raichu. So now what we can do is he probably goes for... Does he protect the Whimsicott again? He might. He might. So I still want to be aggressive here and go for the Behemoth Blade over there. He might protect the Zacian there too, technically. Right? And I guess we just keep it honest and go Volt Switch over here. See what he decides to do. Ooh! Do I pick up? I don't think so. I mean, I am adamant. But we'll see how this ends up. I do pick up. That's very good for me. Oh, I get a crit. Okay. Okay. And that works too. Alright. And here's a Volt Switch. Yeet. Okay. Again, I am adamant. I do have a lot of investment in this Zacian. Alright. Now the question is, did he Moonblast the correct slot? Did he try to go for the Zacian kill? If he Moonblasts his Kyogre and gets a special defense drop, special attack drop, I'm going to be very sad. So, I'm going to hope that is not the case. There is a Moonblast, and where is this going? Alright, it's into Zacian. That's totally fine. And we should live that anyway. Okay, good. Alright, so... Now, the question is Kyogre the fastest thing on the field? that is my next question. And it is his own Kyogre. Okay. That being said, how many turns of Tailwind do I have? And how many turns of Tailwind that he still has 2? Okay, so I know he wants to potentially... Here's another read. Zekrom could be his max option. So should I think he just protects here. I think he protects Ogre. I'm going to go for the player over here anyway, and I'm still going to go for a said Water Spout play. I could actually technically Ice Beam this Whimsicott. Alright, we'll see if he does Dynamax the Kyogre here. Oh boy, he maxed the Ogre. Alright, I should have predicted that. That means there's no Zekrom in the back. Okay. So, I'm more afraid of the Zekrom than the Kyogre. At least I think so. But we'll see how this ends up. Now, if the Whimsicott protects, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, he guarded the Ogre. Okay. Alright. Now, is this a Moonblast? Should be, right? Does he pick up this? Oh, we're faster. Okay. That's good news for me. And this Whimsicott does not get another chance. So that's 2 down. That is 2 down. Alright, my Tailwind is gone. He still has his own Tailwind. So he has all the pressure in the world. And he just used this turn to max. And there, oh, it's Yveltal. Okay, and he's still got 1 turn left of that thing. Okay, and we have a Raichu. And we have a Raichu in the back along with our own Yveltal, which is actually really, really nice. So what I can do now is technically just quick attack over here. Just get some damage on this Yveltal. And then honestly just click Hailstorm. Get that Kyogre out of the rain. Because that's what matters more. Okay, now he has 1 more turn of Tailwind. I understand that. So if he wants to click Max Lightning in my Ogre, oh well. The other thing is, did this Yveltal go for Sucker Punch? Which you might have well did. And he has more than enough speed control because he has 1 more turn of Tailwind. I should have considered that. But I only have 5 HP anyway. I would have just died through a Protect anyway. Okay, so he did not Sucker Punch. So Quick Attack is good damage there. And he actually just goes for Dark Pulse. So this Zacian was dead anyway. And this chip damage might have been all that I needed to survive. I mean to pick up the KO on the Yveltal. Oh, it's Life Orb Yveltal. I would love this kill. And it is Lightning. We should live this. We have Sunbook on our Ogre. Oh, that's perfect. That's very good damage. That Ogre is 100% Assault Vested. Okay, so this is actually really good for me. Alright, and there is a Hailstorm. Alright, this should just pick up this Yveltal over here. And the Tailwind is gone, right? So now we can just click Nuzzle, which is really good for us. And then like Yveltal in the back, when it's all said and done, should just pick up against his Ogre. So really, really good for us. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's got 1 more turn of max, but again, we're just going to get speed control right now with the Raichu. And we still have 1 more turn of Dynamax with our Ogre. Okay. And what's good is that we have our Sash. So what I'm going to do is so that I keep my Sash, I'm going to Nuzzle over here. Alright, and it's going to be boosted because we have Terrain and... Do I still want this Terrain or do I want my Sash gone? You know what? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'd rather keep the Sash. And I'd rather just deal damage. I'd rather keep the Sash. I think we're fine. Alright, so there's a good Nuzzle there. Alright, and now our Ogre should go next. Because we have the speed control. Alright, and because our Raichu is Sash, and because we changed the weather, we should keep our Sash, assuming he does go for the Raichu. And he can't go for an electric attack anymore, right? Because we have a Raichu on the field, which is really, really nice for us. And we just get a Lucky Para anyway, so that's great for us. That's very good for us. Now he should just Rage Quit. Right, so there it is. So here we go. We don't really need to Volt Switch. Honestly, I'm just going to Helping Hand and just keep dealing like damage here. I guess Max Geyser can do it. The other Max Geyser, technically. And then Yveltal just wins the game from here, honestly. I think he just canceled. Yeah, exactly. Woo! Really, really easy. Okay, there it is. Good job, Raichu. Rank 2? This guy's rank 2? Who is this? Oh my. We just played rank 6 in our other video. Now we're playing rank 2? Oh man, what is this? Okay, Sun Team with Groudon, Zacian, Yveltal. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Rank 2. Insane. Alright. So he's got dual weather, right? With Kyogre and Groudon. So Venusaur for sure comes here. The question is, he's got to lead with something like Grimmsnarl or Incineroar, right? To put pressure on the Venusaur and to stop it from like running wild. The problem is I can't quite get the Venusaur in position with the Tailwind stuff. Like if he just leads Grimmsnarl, that's not good for Yveltal, right? So that's also not great. Then again, how do I want to do this? Technically, Genesect could be a good option here. All right, especially if we swap in the Kyogre, could be kind of cool. I can just technically go Yveltal Genesect here, and then I don't know what Zacian. Zacian looks not bad here, right? But I do want to bring Venusaur in the back. I don't think Raichu's ideal here. Do I want Zacian or the Ogre? I technically do want the Ogre. Just because of the amount of pressure it can put in. So let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness, rank 2. Oh man, we are very high up in the ladder. I will say that much. So I'm not surprised that I ran into rank 2. But look at that. That's even like the plainest trainer card I've ever seen. Alright, we're going to do our best. If we get Smash, no shame. Get Smash, no shame. But let's see how we do this. Alright, what is this? Okay, see, I figured he had to lead Grimmsnarl, right? He has to put pressure on our Yveltal and also limit the amount of pressure that we can have with the Venusaur. So I kind of want to get rid of that Grimmsnarl with Genesect here. I know the Kyogre can just like click Water Spout and stuff, but like, you know, can I really do anything about it? Not really. Okay. So I am gonna just go for Tailwind. Like I might just drop here. I may not even be able to get this off, but I'm gonna try my absolute best. I can technically just go for... Oh, this is Max Strike. That's actually kind of cool. I can go for a Steel Spike here, which is actually really nice. I can also go for a Flutterby to reduce that Kyogre's damage, which is also really, really cool. I think I may do that too, technically. Yeah, I think that's actually a better move. Is it though? It's physical. Yeah, I think so. We'll put pressure on the Ogre this way. Let's do it. He might even switch to Grimmsnarl here if we're lucky. Yeah, this is... Oh, what is this? Is this Incin? Oh, it's Zacian. Ooh. Okay. So this could be a free Tailwind unless this Grimmsnarl has Fake Out. But good switch there. I could have just Steel Spiked the Grimmsnarl here, but... good switch there. Calling the Flutterby into the Kyogre. Yeah, I guess I should have just went with my initial reaction, right? Just go for the Steel Spike into the Grimmsnarl. Right, but then that doesn't really put too much pressure. So I figured he called it right. He made the right play. So good job by rank 2. Alright, so this Flutterby is not going to look great whatsoever. What is this? Alright, it's just Light Screen. So that's okay. I went for a physical move. So that's kind of fine. Alright, so there's the Tailwind. So that's really good as well. Alright, and here's the Flutterby. So we'll get some damage on this Zacian. Not a whole lot. But some damage is always, you know, damage, right? So, there we go. And now, we don't quite have a way to get Kyogre in, but we do have the play of... We do have Foul Play, technically. So we can put pressure here. I do want to try and get rid of the Grimmsnarl by clicking Steel Spike here. I can also pressure the Zacian. He might even just protect. But we'll see what he does here. I'm very curious. Does he protect the Zacian? I think he does. We're gonna try it anyway, just to see. Okay, he's going for that play. So you figured he would either have Scary Face or Thunder Wave. We do get off a Foul Play, and the Zacian doesn't protect. So that's really good news for me. I would love to get off a Steel Spike here if possible. Alright, this should just clean up the Yveltal here. Which means we can get in Kyogre. Alright, Genesect, you have to not get paralyzed here, but we do get paralyzed. Oh, God, that's so bad. That would have really done the job there. Alright, and now he just clicks Thunder Wave on everything, right? Oh, man. It's just not good. Yeah, that's bad. I don't have so many turns of Tailwind either. Okay, we'll try this. Yeah, that para really hurt. But that's why you run it. That's why you run it. I think I just protect this turn, right? I try. And then I still want to Steel Spike anyway. Or maybe, this is also technically like a good speed control move into the Grimmsnarl slot. It's just not gonna pick up any kind of KO, really. How do I want to try and do this? I think maybe a Steel Spike boost would be great for my Kyogre to try and take this Zacian attack, so we'll see. But he's successfully stalled out my max turns here. Alright, the switch was good for him, and the para really hurt. Okay, he protects Zacian. I figured he would try that just to like play it safe here. And now he does go for a Reflex. That's a good play by him for potential endgame scenarios, but I just have a Venusaur in the back. Oh my god, alright. Alright, now this is not good. Okay, last turn of Tailwind. Yeah, that's bad. I'm sorry, that's just bad. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this now. It is what it is, right? What do I have here? It's not good. I'm gonna try. Keyword try. But that double, yeah, I mean, you had to know it was coming here. But a Steel Spike boost would have been great, but double paralysis is my end doing here. That should just KO, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. Am I gonna get 3 turns? Alright, now you want to click a Flash Cannon, right? This is gonna do like half. Yeah. Alright. And there goes our Tailwind. Alright, we can't win anymore. Oh man, we had some ample chances, but paralysis really hurts. I'm just gonna go ahead and run and let him achieve rank 1. Alright, well done by him. But yeah, the paralysis really hurt. There wasn't much I can really do. Wait, is this Zekrom Zeke? Oh man. Okay, Z. I think it is, right? Okay, so he's got Z. I'm surprised he's playing Series 13. Alright, but most of the top players are not playing this format. Alright, so what do you got here, Z? You got Yveltal, Eternatus. That's always scary. Alright, so remember how I said in the intro, right? If you have like Zacian, Ogre, and Yveltal, that the Yveltal has to be like some kind of Tailwind set? I think it is. It's got 3 of the same Mons with a Grimmsnarl. Raichu could be good here. I don't know how great. I don't know how effective Venusaur is here. I do think the Raichu can give him problems, though. I will say that much. I think Raichu Yveltal is the lead, right? Because if he does like some kind of shenanigans, my controller's bugging out here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then who do I want in the back? I gotta bring my own Zacian, right? Just makes sense. Do I bring Genesect here? Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay, we're gonna bring Zacian and we're gonna bring Kyogre, and hopefully I can get this off in time. I think I got it off. I don't know if I did. Yee. A lot of thinking there. Alright, we'll know from the first Mons that we have. Okay. Whether or not we timed out or not. I think I got it off. I think I did. Alright, we'll find out. Let's see. Yveltal, and that looks like Eternatus. Yeah, I figured this was his lead. Did I get it off in time? I did. Okay. So, Now, what do I want to try and do here? That is the question. I do want Tailwind. I know I want that much. Can always go for Nuzzle. I will go for this. I will go for the Tailwind. And I do want to click Fake Out over here. Thing is, he could just max, right? Okay, how about this? We Fake Out this thing. Alright, and then we set up Tailwind. Now, that may... Because he could just max the Yveltal, right? Whereas the Eternatus, he can't max. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to Fake Out the Yveltal here. So, I'm gonna hope that Pardini's set can help us live here. Keyword is hope. Unless this is like Life Orb Yveltal, then I'm like cooked. But we're gonna find out. Alright, so let's see how we do here. Okay, and he could just protect to not get faked out. Yes, he has protect. So that's good. That's good on him. But now we just have to hope that we live, or if we go first. If we go first, that's good. Okay, nice. We go first. So that's pretty good for us in a way, because we save our max, and there is an Airstream. Not great, but okay. Oh, we actually live. Okay. Cool. Alright, I can't really do anything about weakness policy anymore. Oh, it's life. Oh, the life orb is on the Yveltal. Okay, Zeke. I thought that would be on the Eternatus. Unless this is some, like, gimmick cosmic power set. Alright, I would like to Snarl if I can. The Yveltal is not faster than me just yet. So, if I can Nuzzle this thing, that would be very good. I don't want to Nuzzle this. Well, it doesn't have policy yet, because I thought this thing was policy. Right? So, I would very much love to Nuzzle this thing. Alright, so there's our Nuzzle. Alright, get a Para on it. Alright, and Yveltal just needs to hit this Snarl over here, which it does, so that's good news for me. So now this Eternatus -1. Now, either way, if he goes for the Yveltal, it dies anyway. So, there's that. Alright, and there is a Dynamax 10. Now, is this in the Raichu slot or the Yveltal slot? That's the question. Alright, it does go into the Yveltal, so that goes down no matter what. Okay. And we do get the lucky pair on the Yveltal. Okay. That's huge for us, in a way. I do have Zacian. So, I can always Behemoth Blade that thing, or I can just go, like, smash with the Ogre set over here. Alright, well, we'll try with the Kyogre here. I don't know how much damage I can do, but yeah. Because, like, this Eternatus can resist. But we do have Hailstorm. But the problem is... I changed the weather that way. And the question is, do I care about that? I can always click Helping Hand Water Spout and kill this Yveltal right here, right now. What does he have in the back? I guess it's Calyrex and stuff. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to click Water Spout, and we're going to click Helping Hand, and we're going to hope that Life Orb Kyogre can really put on the damage here. I know something's protecting, but I don't know what, and we'll see how much this Eternatus can resist. Yeah, he has Protect. Alright, so Life Orb Kyogre hopefully can get this Yveltal kill. I don't know if it can. We're going to find out. Life Orb in the rain with Helping Hand. Okay, that's good. That's really nice. Alright, so we get rid of the Max, and we still have our own, which is also really, really nice. We can always click Nuzzle on the Eternatus now. And now we show him that we have the Life Orb. And of course, we're going to Max now as well. This Eternatus is -1. This is also really, really good. Again, we have our own Zacian in the back, and there is his Zacian. So now the question is, like, I know he protects, right? He has to protect the Zacian. And I know that. But the question is, what else do you have? Is it just simply Calyrex in the back? And how many turns of Tailwind do I have? I have 1 turn. Wow. I think he actually just... he just protected that thing. So, honestly, I really don't want to change the weather, but if I have to, I guess. I always have the Nuzzle option. But I'm pretty sure the Zacian protects, right? I can Hailstorm here. I just don't want to get rid of my Sash. That's the other thing, right? So we'll do it this, and I think we still respect the Zacian Protect. Alright. Okay, so here's our max. Again, the only thing I don't like about this is that I've changed my own weather. But I do want to keep the Zacian honest just in case that he doesn't go for the Protect, but he has to, right? Otherwise he just loses to Water Spout. But I'm keeping him honest. And, ooh, there is no Protect on the Zacian. Wow, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to hope for another Para. Alright, here's a Hailstorm. So we get rid of this thing, I think. This is Life Orb Ogre. Okay, that's... Bro! Did that thing just live on like 2 HP? Oh no. I mean, it's gonna die anyway, but like... Oh man. Oh man. That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, I mean, -1 Eternatus doesn't do... Oh, we get another Paralyzation! Oh, the Clover Luck is coming in the clutch. Now, the other thing is I break my Sash, so that's not great either. But at least the Eternatus does go down. Now, the question is this Calyrex? If this is Calyrex, that's also interesting. Alright, but there goes our Tailwind. And now we just have to, like, pray. Alright. What is this? Corona? Yeah, it's Calyrex. Now, the cool thing is that the Sash is broken, right, with the chip. And I outspeed that Zacian, so my Zacian can win in the end game. So, honestly, this is just a simple helping hand play. Because I wanna, like... Actually, I want this to... Here's the other problem, right? The Calyrex can just click Astral Barrage, and Raichu goes down. What do I have? It's just my own Zacian. Alright, I have to think about how I want to play this. The Zacian is paralyzed. I think I try for a Hailstorm. I want to keep this going here. And I just helping hand again. I want that Sash broken, which is why I'm doing this. Alright, there's the helping hand. He has to protect the Calyrex. I feel like that's... Or does he just go... Yeah, he has to just try and pick up the KO. Raichu actually lives. That's actually really, really good. And here's a Hailstorm. Again, this was helping hand boosted. This actually should just pick up the Calyrex here. Okay, that's really, really... And there's the Sash, right? So it's very important that, again, I did not change the weather because I want... This is okay. If he kills, that's fine. This is important because now the Hail kills the Calyrex. And now it's a 2-on-1 with my Zacian and Raichu against his own Zacian, right? So... And he just... I think he just rage quit. I think Zeke just rage quit. I mean, he... The double pair really helped me a lot. But then again, you know, we just had a game where we got paired twice, right? So, you know, what goes around comes around. But good games to Zeke. I think that's him. Let's say hi. Alright, so we're going to get one last update for our rank for the day. And we're back to basically 447. Almost essentially like where we left off last time, right? So we're still fairly high up in there. So we might play rank 1 in the next video. We played rank 6, we played rank 2. And then a couple others in the fairly high standing. So let's keep it going. Maybe we'll do a rank 1 push. I usually don't do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and see the rentals and get you guys out of here. Alright, folks, and once again, there is Pardini's team with Genesect. So I feel a little bad, right? We couldn't really, like, fully utilize Genesect. We got... There was the game where we maxed it and we got paired twice. So that didn't really work out. But again, man, low-key MVPs of the team. Raichu and Yveltal, Tailwind, right? Because that's what lets our Kyogre do the job and also what lets our Zacian do the job as well, right? So really, really nice there. We couldn't really use the Venusaur either. But again, it's good against both primals. So hopefully you guys will have better luck with it. But, you know, just the 4 of, you know, Yveltal, Raichu with Zacian, Kyogre, that's more than enough for a lot of your games. Because you get speed control, you get fake out pressure, you get helping hand stuff. And then, you know, just a whole bunch of good mons to use that can carry you. So we'll be back with another video, guys, in the next one. Peace out and have a good night.